on the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Tennessee Volunteers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Volunteers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And the man leading the attack, George McIntyre, led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Staley. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. The run inside. It's Bishop. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Escapes the pressure going right. Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Staley. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. And onto the field comes Aiden Laffery. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack. Off-play action on first down. That's caught. It's Perry. Turns it on in midfield.
What a challenge for this running back here. This late in the season against a conference opponent, one of the better run defenses in the entire country, too. We know this guy's been an absolute game breaker toting the rock, but this defensive coaching staff has had a lot of time and a lot of film all season to watch this guy and watch the schemes of this running attack. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can break through in one of his biggest tests of the year.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it push up front and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd and short, the power run here.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So here is the Tennessee offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Staley. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the ball's right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Booster.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He fires to the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
This offense is being aggressive, and they keep going back to the same guy. We're early in the game in the 1st quarter. This guy's already scored a touchdown, so if I'm a quarterback, keep trying to get him the football. He's winning his matchups one-on-one. Nice job by the defense on that play, but don't lose focus if you're the QB here. Keep trying to find your big-time playmaker.
On target. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wideout. Here's a little room there. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down.
Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The RPO, it's complete. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Hauser. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Matthews. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Running inside, it's Bishop. There's some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Pulls it in. It's Staley. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Vols go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on 1st down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
the Illinois offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Illinois right back to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Back to throw, it's Hauser. Takes the easy completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Bishop. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets past the marker. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Bishop. Might have a chance. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give out of the gun. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Caught in the backfield, it's Valentine. Got room at the 35. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Illinois!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline. Guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, Holly.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground, and now they've gotten another first down.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Makes the grab. It's Bishop. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. It's caught. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's start with Memphis taking on the USF Bulls.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the...
Turning on the Jets. The 40. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Wide receiver going in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive. Already trailing. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He's running free down the middle. 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hankins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Unleashes one. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
To the air, it's Hauser. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll go back to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to throw, it's Hauser. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground with the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got a man. It's Staley. Gets away from one. Finds room. Touchdown Volunteers. A great catch and run for 6. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
And no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The inside handoff. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Red pass, it's complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. That's caught. It's Perry. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch.
He's sacked. Took him a while to get there, but you have got to get the ball out in that situation.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarter.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. That made the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Bishop. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And the Vols are threatening on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. And they will score. Touchdown, Vols! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
To the air, it's Boyd. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline. This is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Hop. Got a little grass. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him up.
Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat them.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man,